Hello, everybody. Wow, that was pretty epic, wasn't it? The piano version. Wow. I really dig the piano BTS playlist there. It's nice. It's nice. How's everybody doing? Hello, Leia, Christina. Hello, welcome. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday to you all. Real random stream here today. We're just gonna dive right into it. All right, let's do it. Let's dive into it. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome. Hey, Miso. Hello. Oh my goodness, guys, Christmas is coming up fast, isn't it? Oh my goodness, huh? Holy moly, that came by so fast. This is the final week of work for myself before I am on Christmas holidays. We've got a full week, and that is just never worked at a company that has been that has been able to give me a full week of just pure, unadulterated excitement, and it's really honestly just gonna be such a fun time. It'll be nice and relaxing. Very much so needed. What's up, John? Hey, buddy. Oh my god. Wait, John. You going to go check out some new bands, huh? You gonna go see some stuff out in Beijing, yeah? Oh my goodness. John is living his best life. I love seeing it. Heading on out. Oh, it's great to see you, buddy. I'm glad that you're oh man, I heading to Hong Kong in a few hours. Oh my god. Oh, that's so exciting. That is so wild. You're seeing, what is it? It's Bandmade? Is that who they're called? And Dimash? I believe that those are the two that you're seeing. He's not back yet. Well, guys, today what we are doing is we're going to be doing a bit of an update, a channel update, because quite honestly, I have a hard time I'll let you guys know. I have a hard time doing this thing where if it's something serious, I don't like doing it where I'm just like staring at the camera. I don't know if John, let me know if you know this or if you felt like this, but just like, have you ever had a hard time just staring at a camera and talking to the camera, and it's like there's no back and forth, there's no conversation, there's no nothing, it's just it's just you and the camera's just staring at you intently, waiting for you to fuck up. And then and then you gotta, oh no, I gotta restart everything. I do this thing where I get stun locked. Where all of a sudden, like, I'll be talking about something, I'll be like, yeah, the social economic forum was yesterday, and then all of a sudden I'll just trail off, and then I'll be like, wait, what the fuck did I just say? What? Oh my god, it's brutal for me sometimes. So, and especially after a long day at work, I'm just like be like Yugi and stare into our souls. That's right. So guys, I wanted to start this off as a way to kind of let you guys know that I am back. I didn't go anywhere. I know a lot of you guys, I seen some comments where they're like, oh my god, like I thought there was something wrong with my notifications. Like, what happened to Master Go? And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, because life, she been getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? She been getting crazy. Essentially, at work, ended up having having a bit of a shift in roles at work. So it's kind of like you're taking yourself out of out of a nice little groove that you set, and now it's like total 180. So mentally exhausted, physically not so much anymore. What's up, Hossy? So yeah, so I've got a new role at work, and then it's been really busy around the house because I don't know if a lot of you guys have been going through it, but this weird cough that's been happening, very phlegmy, very crummy, crappy cough, and it affected Mrs. Go, which is crazy because she never gets sick. And little baby Go got it as well. So been really taking time to make sure that the family is well and taken care of. And then, of course, family's coming over now. It's getting closer to Christmas. And, oh my God, obviously Christmas is super busy. So I just had to say, you know what? It's time to take a little bit of a step back and concentrate on real life for a little bit and get things in order. So that's what I did. Got everything in order, got everything set up. So then the next thing that's been happening here on the channel is that, and a lot of you guys may have already noticed, is that I am actually starting to do more types of reactions to other artists. I know, it's crazy. And as soon as people hear that, they're like, okay, I'll see you later. I'm out of here. That's it. I'm like, okay, hold up. Wait a minute. We're still doing BTS. Okay. Still on the BTS rabbit hole. That has not changed. I can't, how can I? If you guys have been following me here for the last 6 months, I mean, holy crap, is that I have been stuck in the BTS rabbit hole, and it continues to go down, 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 down. There is no end to the BTS rabbit hole. And obviously, I've got 10 years of content to get through. So it's like, there ain't no way that I'm going to be giving up on BTS anytime soon. And I want to make sure that everybody knows, it's just like, even though like I'm checking out other artists and I'm checking out other things, it's just, I'm having fun doing what I want to do on YouTube. And that is something that I've had to learn the hard way. I don't know why, but it is such a trip on YouTube as a creator when you kind of put yourself and you essentially pigeonhole yourself. This happens sometimes to creators, and it happened to me. I kind of like put myself in this position where I said, yep, that's it, guys, we're going to be doing nothing but BTS. And then I started realizing that I was like, oh my God, like there is so much stuff to go through and so much to do. And then I started thinking too much, and then I was like, I was almost essentially like burning myself out on BTS stuff. I think I was honestly. So I said, you know what, like, let's take a step back, let's chill, and remember why I do things here on YouTube. And the reason that I do things here on YouTube is because I want to enjoy music, and I want to do something that I love to do. And that is spend time with you guys. Oh my God, Joyce, cough medicine fund. Oh, thank you so much, Joyce. Yes. So yes, there is a lot of great music to appreciate out there, and I feel that I would be doing a disservice to myself and to many of the people that follow me here to just kind of concentrate on just one thing. I feel that the boys have always taught myself, and like this is kind of like my representation of what the boys have taught me, is that you have to be able to experience the world. One of the things that set me off was my recent video where I reacted to Dang, and it was the representation of the frog in the well, where I felt like if I was just stuck on autopilot kind of thing, and I was just staring at BTS at the end of the tunnel, I wasn't experiencing anything else beyond what BTS is. I wasn't experiencing some of the greatest artists out there that have some of the funnest beats, and they have like their own stories. And music for me has always been such a interesting thing. Music for me has been this thing where I started off in a small town, country Alberta, you know, farming community where nobody listened to anything but country music. It was all country music. That's it. And so eventually my mind started to see other music. I said to myself, no, fuck all that other shit. Get it out of here. I don't want it. It's dumb. I don't care for it. I got other things to worry about. But then I started kind of dabbling, and actually, this is kind of a fun thing, is that Usher was one of the very first artists when I got like the mix CD from the uncle, you know? He was one of the first artists that I started listening to, and I was like, holy crap. Like, I like this. And you know, when Yeah came out, like that was like, oh my god, this was the first time that I've been so addicted to a song, and I played it over and over and over again just to even like learn the lyrics. It was crazy. So my musical taste really like broadened from that point, and then it got crazy. Like it was like an explosion of music. I was listening to some of the craziest stuff all over the world. I was listening to South African techno rap, my guys. You know, like I was finding stuff, and people at work were listening to the music, and they're like, "What the fuck are you listening to?" And I'd be like, "My guy, let me explain." And so I would start explaining music to people. I would start to explain the history behind it, what influenced it, and you know, things like that. So I never thought to myself that I would ever I could never pinpoint the thing that I liked the most and to represent that onto YouTube. I thought, you know, gaming and stuff like that, and I did do that, and I still do that. I still love gaming. It's part of my life. And so when it came to figuring out that this music thing is actually something that people are they're interested in, like seeing what my reaction is to the music that they love the most. And so this is where BTS came in. And BTS came in and told me that it is okay to love yourself, it is okay to trust in yourself, and it is okay to just broaden your horizons. And then Army came in. People like John came in. And things started kind of shifting, you know, because now it's like, oh, well, there's other things that even BTS themselves like. There's other artists that they like. They have like whole playlists of songs and artists that they like. They talk to other artists. They've been in the game for like over 10 years, guys. They've made friends. They've made enemies. They've made, you know, like they've gone through their own journey. And so that's where I was like, you know what? I have taken it upon myself to stop worrying about almost like a facade of who I am and start being more of myself. And what myself is that I love music, and I might not be, you know, I'm not a professional. I don't play instruments. I'm still learning about what makes a song. You know, I'm the terms that are used for those songs. I'm still learning about other artists and about other genres of music. I'm not a speech therapist. I'm not a videographer. I'm not a DJ. I'm not I'm not anything but myself. I am I will honestly try my best to always pinpoint exactly who I am, but it's hard because everything that I am, everything that you see here in my background is little aspects and little points. I'm not a professional at this. I'm not a professional at that. I'm not a professional at, I'm just a avid lover of what I enjoy the most. And I've always felt that I've been able to talk with you guys at a very personal level. I've been able to talk with you guys about anything that's going on in my life, whether I'm sad, whether I'm happy. And that has been something that has changed drastically in my life, is that I have a community that understands, because at a human level, we all connect at the exact same point. And it's honestly quite amazing to me about how many limitations a person can put on themselves when they stare at numbers and when they stare at things like that. You know, am I looking good enough? Am I reacting hard enough? Am I saying the right things? Am I going to piss somebody off if I'm going to... Why am I worried about this? If I start worrying about this too much and I start putting those barriers on who I am, then in the end, I'm going to start coming out with lackluster content that is like everybody else's robotic self. It's not happening. It's not happening here. I'm Master Go. I am somebody who you can talk to. I am a friend. I am a genuine person. And I want something better for my life in the end. And it has always been with the arts. It has always been with things that I was always suppressed with in my past. And I want to be able to utilize those skills that I've learned over the years and make something great. I want to make an impact on the world. I want to do so much with my life that I've never been able to do because I always ended up having limitations on what I could do. I let a lot of people in a lot of situations put limitations on my life. And in no way, shape, or form am I going to do that here. And in no way, shape, or form am I going to do that to myself. And I'm not going to do that anymore. And I'm going to do the very best that I can for you guys, to be an inspiration to you guys, to be the creator that you can escape your issues with and just enjoy life and have fun doing it. And there's going to be people out there that are going to be very upset, and they're going to leave. They're just going to go because they had a preconceived notion of who I am and what I am. And that makes me sad because there's a lot of people that I feel like maybe I let down. But at the same time, I understand that a lot of other people would be much more upset if I let myself down. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reacting to other music. And it's going to be music that I enjoy. A lot of people are like, oh, you know, you like everything. Well, yeah, I'm picking the artists that I like the most. Of course I'm gonna like most of the stuff that they come out with. I love everything that BTS comes out with. Of course I'm gonna love everything that Johnny Cash comes out with. You know, maybe there might be some odd, you know, obviously there's gonna be some like, oh my god, I can't believe that Johnny Cash just sang a Fortnite song, you know, or something. You know, like, you know what I mean? But it's like, of course I'm gonna react to artists that I enjoy. I'm gonna share my experiences with you guys. I'm going to find artists that are out there that are just up and coming, that they're just like brand new. They're not even in the any sphere at all. If I like the music and I like what they're coming out with, I love their personalities and I love their story, I'm gonna follow that. I'm going to follow artists that you guys like. I want you guys to give me a dialogue. Let me know. It's like, what do you guys listen to? I'm still going to be on my BTS journey. There's no way, shape, or form that I'm giving up on that journey yet. I just started. I'm 6 months in. I still have so much to go through. I have 10 years of content to go through with BTS. I am going to enjoy BTS the way that I originally came into BTS with, just off of a whim. If I feel like today is a BTS day and I'm going to listen to BTS, I'm going to listen to BTS. I'm going to find a song. I'm going to find a deep cut. I'm going to find something that it's like nobody else really is watching or looking at. And I'm going to be like, you know what? I want to learn about this. I want to do deep dives. I am going to be like, oh, I'm going to be so into everything, guys. And I just want you all to know that this is definitely not the end. I am a fiery spirit. You cannot get rid of me that easily. I am not going to let go of this. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep trekking. I'm going to keep having fun. I want to talk with you guys more. I want you guys to let me know in the comment sections. I want you to let me know in the Discord, on Instagram, on Twitter. Yes, I said Twitter. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to start coming out with some more fun stuff with TikToks. 2024 is going to be a big month. 2024 is going to be a big year. It's going to be a big year. We're going to have a new office. This whole space here, I'm working on it right now. I got a paint job to do on my vacation time off here. I'm gonna be doing painting over there. I'm gonna start getting the office set up. We're going to do a new camera. John actually knows exactly. I was talking to him about this. I'm gonna be getting a Sony. What is it? ZV-1? ZV-2? I want the Mach 2. I want the Mach 2 because there's just a little bit. There's a little bit of niceness going on. I didn't get it yet, John, but I'm waiting until I'm waiting until Boxing Day, so that maybe hopefully I can get myself a good deal on it. So I'm gonna work on that. Oh my god, I cannot. Oh, I can't wait for the camera. I've been using the Logitech camera, the webcam here, for forever. And it's done justice. Like, it's done a great job. And I'm still going to use it for, like, top downs if I ever do, like, card unboxings and stuff like that. I'm going to still do that. But, okay, sorry. I kind of really got into a zone here, so I got to just see what you guys are all over. You guys are, I know you guys understand and you guys know. Yes, CC. I'm not gonna ever let myself down. I'm your musical taste range sounds like mine. KA. You know, I told myself a while back, because I was really big into alternative rock, and I told myself at a Billy Talent concert that was going to be the last mosh pit I'm ever going to be in, and then I get told that I'm going to Metallica for 2 nights. Marcia says BTS is incomparable. Note, right? But many have fought and fight daily to receive recognition. Yes, very much so. BTS has a place in my heart, and that's all its own. Exactly. Oh my god, you're speaking to my soul right now. But that doesn't stop me from appreciating other idols. You know, it's kind of amazing. And I hope that there's a lot of people out there that are listening to this and they see this and they kind of they think about this. Is that with BTS, it is something special. It is like I always picture it in my mind as just like this purple ball of energy. And it is a place for a person to go when life is really pushing you down and pushing hard. And it has been for myself a lot. And what I do is I go into BTS's music and I find so much comfort. Snooze, 0 o'clock. Oh my god. Like 0 o'clock is like my go-to whenever it's like it's so funny because I hear the song play every time whenever I'm like up late at night and I'm overthinking things majorly. And then that song comes in and then it helps me reset my mind. And it just like it sets me back where it's just like, yo, settle down. You know, like that's just, and I would never have had that if I didn't give BTS a chance. So just as BTS and that ball of energy has placed itself in my heart, I feel that honestly, I would do the boys a disservice if I limited myself and didn't expand. You know, just take jaunts, just take walks into other artists, learn about their stories, learn about who they are, what makes them, what inspires them. You know, understand the situations when it comes to where they live, the lifestyles that they had to go through, the challenges that they went through, what hypes them up, what brings them down. I feel that with BTS, they believe in those kind of thoughts. That's me personally. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Maybe maybe it's not how you look at it or how your next door neighbor looks at it. But for me personally, I mean, there's a reason why BTS is on my truck. I find it so funny that I have like this big fucking Chevy Silverado blacked out, you know, and there's I Purple You with all of the BT21 members. And I think about this when I drive every time. I work in an industrial area where I work with around like a lot of like commercial workers, rigged pigs, fucking, you know, all the whole 9 yards. And I just think to myself, whenever somebody's behind me in their fucking big lifted trucks or maybe like their welding trucks and shit like that, I always wonder, do they know what it is? And it's so fucking hilarious. I love it. Buying BTS, I did that exactly, Exotic. Exactly. Yes. So I just wanted to do this video to let you guys know that nothing changes when it comes to my BTS journey. There's just going to be more added into it. And I think about 95% of the people here understand that, and they understand, and they are fans of multiple different artists in multiple different ways, just as they're fans of anime, Korean dramas, Japanese artists. I mean, we know John is. John John loves his Japanese artists. You know, it makes me feel so much better that I was able to talk to you guys like this, live about it, and not just sit here and linger over my thoughts and think, oh, I didn't say this right, blah blah blah. But I have to send John another box. Old Metallica. Whew. Man, I tell you, Metallica is gonna be something else. Like, fuck. That's one thing that my brother-in-law told me. He's like, you have to see Metallica at least once, like, because we don't know how much longer they've got. I mean, they're pretty good and they're pretty healthy, but you never know, right? And it would be a horrible thing to miss out on that. Exotic 0 o'clock. Yes, it is. 0 o'clock is your favorite. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Metallica's insane. I like that was there's always been like little genres of music that I've gone through in my life where it's like my teen angsty years were like the time when I would listen to like Rise Against, Billy Talent, Against Me, you know, like kind of like that punk rock kind of style, you know. Um but then I've got like this very soft and very deep connection with Celtic music. We just recently seen Lorena McKinnon live, and that actually brought me to tears. The first time I actually like teared up at a concert. That has never happened to me before. Kiss. Yeah, you know what? Kiss, that's a weird one with me. I went down a Kiss rabbit hole one, like, I think it was last year actually. Last year, all of a sudden, I just started listening to Kiss. I started watching like interviews where like the boys were like drunk and shit like that on these interviews, and they were loud and they were going nuts. And I learned about like their business practice and how like they went, like how they created the Kiss Army and like all that shit. Like that was insane. That was such a weird like jaunt. There was also a time where I always said that I would never listen to any 80s music. There was a time where I was like, I hated that shit. I hated 80s music. There was just something about it, like, and especially like artists like AC/DC, they really drove me nuts back in the day. But like Black Sabbath and fuck, I mean, like even who else? I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean though. But then 80s music sparked up. And that 80s music started flowing me into, and I've said it a couple of times here recently, is like I've been lit, like I'm a huge massive fan of vaporwave music. I love lo-fi hip hop. I love Simpson wave. I love outrun music. I really miss my Spotify sometimes. Someone got a Metallica locker at a Storage Wars. Oh shit. That would be another lifer concert for me, Lorena McKinnon. Yeah. No, you pretty well, I think you pretty well got it there. That was such an interesting concert because it happened at the Jube, and we were sitting around some really amazing people. I actually talked to this old lady beside me about like YouTube and about all this stuff that's going on here and about how like my musical journey kind of thing. It was such an odd thing because she was very into music as well and in her own like little different ways. And we had like a little bit of a connection. It was really fun. Lil Wayne, I've always wanted to see Lil Wayne and even Eminem. Rock was alive and kicking in the 80s. Fuck yeah, it was. We went to an Irish Christmas shows, and it was mostly Irish dancing, and it was amazing. I tell you, the connection that I have with Irish music, that's Irish music is something that I like literally feel deep in my soul. Like Celtic music in general, whether it comes from Scotland or Ireland, um, it honestly, even here in Canada, we have some amazing artists like Great Big Sea. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Great Big Sea before, but that's a Canadian group, and very like sea shanty kind of like Irish ditty kind of sound, because a lot of our Irish descendants and Scottish descendants landed in Newfoundland and Labrador. Katie, I went to Ireland too. That was life changing. Dropkick Murphys and Flogging Molly. Hell yeah, Tina. God. If you ever get a chance, check out the Dreadnoughts. If you've ever heard of them. Fuck, we got a lot to go through. I think about this too, about how even I said, it's like at the very beginning of this, I said there was a lot of stuff to get through with BTS, but there is a lot of stuff to get through in life in general. There's a lot of stuff. Not possible to get tired of JK's Calvins. Yes, so the Dreadnoughts are fucking like sea shanty wise, my god. And history too. That's another thing that I love about music, is that you can find so much history, especially with BTS when they go into the histories of like Korea and stuff. And, oh fuck, man, there's a you can feel, and I love it. I love it when artists connect with their history or their heritages, and it's just such a, it means so much more. Bottom line, yeah, the TLDR of all of this is we're not stopping. We're going harder than ever, and we are going to be going on musical journeys together that quite honestly will break us, I believe. Also loving myself and loving everybody else in the long run. And Chimmy. Oh yeah, we got lots to go through, guys. I'm excited for this. I'm very excited. There's lots to do. Especially Jimmy. Especially. And the random dog. The random dog. You know, it was said in one of the live streams where we absolutely love the watching the boys work, like in the studio and stuff, when they talk about how they're going to create a song, how they're going to kind of build it, how they're gonna, with them working in the studio. I found that as some of like the most amazing content I have ever seen. I just love the process. Yes, CC. Also, another thing that I can bring up too with you guys is I want to improve the way I do things always. I have a very hard time, and that's why you guys might see a lot of like things change every once in a while, like the camera angle, how how the screen looks, how the sound sounds, my thumbnails might change up and stuff like that. I'm just trying to find, like, I'm fine tuning exactly what I'm trying to do, and I'm like, I learn from the best. I learn from the best in the business, you guys, from like reaction channels and stuff. And so I always just kind of like, oh, you know what? Like, I really like the way that works. I wonder if how I can kind of tweak that and make it my own thing. And so that's probably why some of you guys might be like kind of confused. Like, why is it always changing? Why is it always kind of weird like that? But that's normal creator stuff. Okay. Yes, same. I think I watched the behind the scenes stuff from the movie The Village. I know there's a lot of people that movie is fucked, but I watched the behind the scenes of that like a million and one times. Actually, the Animatrix too. That was kind of crazy. You should be able to change things, find what works for you. Exactly. Exactly. This is what I love, is that you guys are so fucking amazing. And I want you to realize that during this Christmas season and going into the new year, is that you guys, there's something special about each and every single one of you when you guys can come into a chat, when you can come into a comment section, and you can take a day. You can literally take the worst day that anybody is having in the entire world, and you guys can switch it to where it's positive. And even if you guys are going through your own shit, even though you guys are frankly annoyed or pissed off at the world, you're pissed off at whatever's going on in your own world, that cycle of positive energy, all centered around what the boys have taught us, is quite amazing. Hi, Nolo. Hi, Nolo. So, yeah, like, I have never been able to take a day where I don't check the comment section or even the Discord and I've had a smile every single time I've come in and seen you guys. And even on Twitter, when things get fucking crazy, there's still those people that they'll post a selfie about themselves and they'll be like, you know what? This is the best day ever. Things are fucking falling apart all around me, but today, that is the day. And I just, it changes your DNA 110%. I wish that we'd had the level of more than music content from some of my favorite bands when I was a teen. 20s, or maybe not even when I think about when, oh yeah. I was gonna say, had a pretty bad day, but this made me feel better. I need someone to tell me I was amazing. Oh. See? Look! It's happening! It's happening! Here at the Master Go Experience, you will be told that you are amazing. I think we've got a very fun year ahead of us, guys. And I just want to say, just in case you guys have to go before anything else that we get to talk about here, because quite honestly, this is going to be the part of the live stream where we literally just talk to each other. It's going to get awkward. We're going to have that weird, awkward silence between us. And I'm just going to be sitting here seeing what you guys have to say. And we're going to probably end up talking about how, I don't know, whatever. But I just want you guys to know that I hope that you have an amazing Christmas this year. I hope that you have relaxing and fun holidays with your family and friends. I hope that this new year that's coming up is going to be the year that we change everything, that we are kinder to ourselves, that we're kinder to others, that we learn, that we grow. No, I haven't learned that yet, Exotic. Don't start with me. But I hope that this next year coming up for all of us brings us to where we want to be in life, or just a little bit closer. And I hope that we're all safe, happy, and healthy. Anything that happens to you guys, anything that goes on in your lives, I think that where we stand now is not a place where we think about the negative, but we always talk about the positive. And for that, I am grateful. And the biggest gift that you guys can ever give me is to be yourself, to share your knowledge, to share your love, happiness, and to change the world for the better, because there's so many times that the world wants to fucking push us into the ground, and it wants to eat us up alive. But with a community and with a positive message behind it, I think we can do anything. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cheers. Mm. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it, Nolo. Keep the faith, baby. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, fuck. Oh, you guys are freaking amazing. I can't believe you. I can't believe you guys. Well, that's basically the message. That's basically what I wanted to say tonight. Time for music. God, I gotta be careful of music on this YouTube. Music can fuck you up on YouTube. I'm gonna start dropping a Fortnite dance. It has not been snowing. We have had one of the most unreal, unusual, snowless winters I have ever seen. Oh yeah, copyright fucking sucks on YouTube, guys. I hate playing stuff that's copyrighted here. It sucks. But anyways, yes, the snow here is like non-existent right now. We have a little skiff of it, but nothing serious. But we've been dealing with like +3 to like +7 degree days here, which is crazy. We do have cold temperatures. Yeah, like overnight lows are, in the negatives for sure. But I have a funny feeling that January, February is going to be a very cold couple of months. It always ends up happening where we end up having like a -40 degree day. It's been cold but rainy here, no snow, which is unusual for us. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's very, yeah, it's like I found myself a couple of times like coming into the house after work, getting out of the truck, and boom, fucking jacket off. Not like that. Daphne Willis, do it like this. Let me kind of, you wanna do something weird? Let me show you guys something weird. Let me get weird with y'all. So I had this weird kind of journey into music the other night, and let me see if I can find it here. So I want you to let me know if you guys know this song.
I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my head. I don't care, I paint the town red.
So this song from Doja Cat, it's fucking fire, right? Fucking fire. This song is so fucking good, and every time I hear it on the radio, I fucking lose my mind. So I did a little bit of research, and I was like, what is that fucking song that she's sampling? Because I know I've heard this before in a very odd, specific way. I've heard this song before. Now let me show you where I found it.
If you see me walking down the street and I start to cry each time we meet,
Yes.
walk on by, walk on by.
Bro, I fucking love this shit. I love it when you can deep dive into a song so hard that you find the sample that the artist used, and then you start understanding why the artist decided to go with that sample. Isn't that fucking sick? Beautiful. Beautiful. I fucking love classic music. I grew up, so here's another little sidewinder for you guys. My musical experiences with music before the country music was classic music. 60s, 50s, fucking 30s. Like, we're going into the deep 1920s. But the 60s and 70s were a huge turning point with music. And when I was living at home, my mom would always go over to the neighbors, and the neighbors had a big screen TV, and my mom would sit at the table, the dining room table, with her friends, and they would smoke, and they would drink coffee, and they would talk about life. And I would sit on the couch, and on the big screen TV was the music channels for the 1950s and the 1960s. And honestly, ended up listening to all of the classics, all of the old shit. So I thought about this before, and I was like, maybe we fucking do some reactions to classic, like, music like this. Could you imagine? What the fuck? A reactor that's reacting to classic music? Not sure either, Exotic, but hell yeah. Oh, Motown is like, and even classic jazz. I remember I used to watch, I still do, but I used to watch The Cosby Show. And on The Cosby Show, it was very jazz influenced, especially like the old classics. And I remember even like some of my favorite episodes are the ones where like the like the jazz musicians would show up in the show, and then like sometimes they would go to like a jazz club and stuff like that in the show, and those were the best. There's something about jazz that hits me in a fucking way that is, it brings me down from whatever's happening. And this is why I love V so much, because he's got that jazzy lo-fi kind of feel to his music, and that connects with me at a deep level. So jazz music, Motown, even like that's some deep shit. That's some deep shit. was flipping through old jazz albums at a cute little shop, and I had to look up songs on Pandora, but it killed me to have the vinyl in my hand and not hear the hisses and the pops. I actually ended up buying a vinyl record player and got some vinyl records, got some Lana Del Rey. And Lana Del Rey on vinyl for new age kind of music listening is fucking insane. But I have an old Beatles album that I think it's Abbey Road too, and it's it's rough. It's in some rough shape, but it's fun. It's fun listening to it. I even have Linkin Park albums on vinyl. I have the Stranger Things soundtrack on vinyl. Ooh, Shinedown? Oh man, Shinedown. There's a throwback. That's awesome. It's crazy how the teens are getting into records and shit like that. Isn't that fucking nuts? And like, there's gonna be a time, like even with vaporwave music, a very common thing is like cassette players. And so like, just as vinyl's getting a resurgence, watch cassettes are gonna fucking come back hard. 8-track. I always remembered when my aunt would be in my mom's room, and she would like have the door closed so that she could like make bootleg record tapes. And she was like, if I made any kind of sound, they get so pissed off. You gotta get your pencil out, get the old Bic. That's awesome. Yo, that is awesome, Christina. I have random access memories. I actually had that framed. Random access memories is by far the best for album from Daft Punk. The Dark Days. Discovery, nice. Oh, it's so sad that Daft Punk fucking they came to town and I never got a chance to see them, unfortunately. That is the biggest sin right there. Not being able to see Daft Punk live. I did something wrong here. Hold on a sec. I've done something horrible. There we go. Okay, we're back. Yeah, Daft Punk broke up. My name is Giovanni Giorgio, but everybody calls me Giorgio. Now, yeah, exactly, exotic. I think about that sometimes too, especially when it comes to like when you think about even like news, right? And sometimes I think it's better that way. Ignorance is bliss sometimes. But when it comes to like news, it's like you think about how like with newspapers and stuff, you would only have the news for your like local news, and then maybe like a little bit of world news. But then your newspaper would be like what you would find out about someone around the world and stuff. Anyways, guys, I think that that's gonna do it for me tonight. I'd like to actually edit this video down and get it out on YouTube so that people like Purple who fucking decide to show up fucking 20 hours late can get an idea of what the fuck's going on. God damn it, Purple. God damn it. Yes, you guys have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for spending the time to listen. Thank you so much for spending the time to listen, for understanding me, for getting an idea of what the fuck I want to do here, how I'm gonna fucking do it, and how I'm gonna fucking rock it. How we're gonna get into 2024 blazing glory, and how we're at the tippity top and we're only halfway there. All right? Have a great evening yourself. Thank you so much. Let's fucking go. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right?